In 2016, I planned to ride my bicycle for my mother. She had dementia and felt helpless. So I told my dad I wanted to ride across the United States and do 100 miles a day on my bicycle to honor my mother and also raise awareness for dementia. I started in the mountains, the Sierra Mountains, where my first climb, the first day was all uphill on the Sierra Mountains. My biggest challenge was, and anxiety, was Monarch Pass. The Monarch Mountain is a ski mountain in Colorado. It's almost 12,000 feet up. And I just didn't know how, a 60-year-old guy was going to do this.
Climbing Monarch Pass, baby. I'm a couple miles into it.
So what I decided to do was look for an oxygen, some type of oxygen I could take on the bicycle, something light enough. But for 3 months, I couldn't find anything. So I just decided I'm going to go and just climb, and whatever happens, happens.
Mom, we're climbing Monarch Pass.
So I decided to stay in the country inn, and another man was sitting off in the corner. He's about 70 years old, and he said, "Who's taking you over Monarch Pass?" And I said, "No one, I'm riding." He said, "You can't ride that without oxygen." And I said, "Well, I know that. I've been looking for oxygen for 3 months, and I can't find anything light. I can't carry a big tank." And he said, "Well, you wait here. I'll be right back." So he went over to his truck, and he came back, and he had this little oxygen bottle.
I got my 95% pure oxygen from a pilot that I met back the road.
And what was interesting is all the blogs I read of the young guys that climb Monarch Pass, it took them 7 hours to 9 hours. It took me 2 hours and 30 minutes. But when I came into the finish line, so to speak, it was surreal, because I didn't expect all this publicity. I didn't expect anyone to be there. My whole idea was to ride up to the nursing home, put my arms around my mom and my dad, and say, "Mom, I did this for you, and I love you. Thanks for all you've ever done for me," because I know it was tough through life sometimes. And just take a selfie of Mom and Dad and me. But it became bigger than that, and I didn't have anything to do with it. I don't remember ever thinking of quitting because of my mother's condition. She couldn't quit. This journey of dementia, you just can't say, "Okay, stop. I'm going to go back to the normal life." But one thing I learned, there are no bad days. How can it be a bad day? It might be a hard day, but it's never a bad day.